Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video. This is a story time video, but this is one where I talk about things that didn't actually happen. This is a dream story time. It's one about dreams you've had. I've seen a few other people do this. Now I had a dreams thread on my Twitter, which would be really hard to find, but I'm going to tell you actually a few that weren't on there. These are a few from my childhood. I've remembered them quite well. Now there's this ongoing one that I used to have when I was younger, and it was about a gorilla. I think it was around after King Kong came out, and I saw it for the first time on DVD. And the first one was, there's a gorilla in our window, but there's curtains over it, obviously, so you can't tell. So my grandma was like, oh, it's a bird, open the thing, it's a gorilla. I had a lot of ones after that. I don't exactly remember them all, but I did often complain about it quite a lot. Somehow in real life, my grandpa told me he found the gorilla and put it in the garbage. It looked like an arm was hanging out of it. Or maybe that was a dream, and I just remember it wrong. But I feel like I remember that being real life. But I remember the last time I had the gorilla dream in 2005 was, there was a dream where there was shattered glass floating around, and it had all of the dreams that had the gorilla in the pieces of glass that were floating around, and then there's like black background and all that. So the thing is, it really doesn't make sense, because, well, it just doesn't. And then 2011, I had the last one ever of the gorilla, because like I haven't had one for 6 years at this point, and I have one again, and it's my sister fun sized. She was, her and the gorilla were zookeepers, and they were discussing things. They were zookeepers standing next to each other, had a nice zookeeper shirt on and kind of a hat, and yeah, it was a bunch of stuff. Don't mind me while I'm just looking. Another one I had was, I think, also maybe 2011, maybe 2010. No, it would have had to been earlier than that, right? I'm gonna go 2009. Wait, no. Yeah, 2009. In 2009, I had this dream where there was vampires, and it was like Halloweenish. So this was a this was a dream back when I was in elementary school. Oh, here we are. I found the dreams thread. Yeah, there's a lot of dreams. So, I'm going in my elementary school. I walk in, I see vampires. Actually, no, this was after. What was it? I don't remember the order of how things go now. I know there was okay, I was in the school first. There's a vampire in there, but they weren't vampires how they sucked their blood with their teeth. They sucked them with needles. So I just seen a bunch of people strung up from the walls and all that, and then one chased me. I eventually got home, don't remember how, and then I found my uncle was also one, and he stabbed a syringe right in my leg. So yeah, that was a weird syringe vampire dream. It was very, very interesting, I guess. I also remember one where my Halloween decorations came to life, and this is around the same year, and somehow all my teeth are missing. And like, I'm really sensitive with my teeth, so back for maybe about a whole 6-month period, I had a lot of dreams of my teeth just became detached for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Not all these are nightmares. I found my list. 11/7/18. So this was last year. I had a dream where I worked in a mall, but like, when you have a dream where you're somewhere but it looks entirely different, but it's still the same place, is one of those. So I worked at the mall by me, and there's this new restaurant, and it was kind of like in this back corner kind of deal, but there's like a wall in front of it, and behind the wall was the restaurant. But there's also a whole other chain of things. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I had that dream. That was kind of cool. Not much to talk about. I had a dream that a bottle of Axe could talk the following night. Bottle of Axe. Bottle of Axe, you say? That, I mean, that was just so interesting. Bottle of Axe. I don't know. But also back, 2000, maybe still 2005. I had a dream where there's a green dinosaur and there's also a gigantic moon. In the moon, I could look through the window, it would look about this big. I don't know if you can see my hands, I don't know if it's in frame or not, but it would look about this big. And there's a green dinosaur flew in the window and kind of just flew over a bit. And man, it was scary. And in a dream, I was trying to wake up my mom and it just won't work. And the worm from Sesame Street, I don't know if it still exists, it flew underneath the covers. And then the first thing I did when I woke up, because this is the first bad dream I could remember, and I believe about a week after this is when I had the first good one. This is the first like nightmare I could ever remember. And the dinosaur flew under the bed. So the first thing I did was I woke up, I looked under the bed. It was a really weird occurrence. Let's see if I got any good ones in more recently. Oh yeah. And I had a dream from reading dialogue in Red Dead Redemption. Well, this wasn't the same night, but both of these are Red Dead dreams. And apparently you're not supposed to be able to read in dreams. At least that's what I learned from Batman the animated series. Don't know how true that is. I had another dream that my grandpa stole my copy of Red Dead 2 and sold it for drugs. Also separate one, my dog broke in my room with anime eyes. That just seems weird. Dog breaking my room with anime eyes. Because I had dreams where I like shut the door and they're on the outside and then I turn around and they're right behind me. I mean, you know, that's happened to me several thousand times. Well, here's a long one. From, this would have been December 6th when I posted tweets. It would have been like December 5th, I guess. I said, yo, I had this dream that seemed like a movie or video game. Basically, I had to survive a laser thing scanning a room, and in another room I kept getting killed by a robot and a human, and had to eventually hide under a table, and two random people I've never seen before joined me. When I got out, we ran down a subway and ended in a 2D version of Mario Kart with none of the characters. So that was very interesting. And I also had a dream that I was in a Christian book club, which I did a story time on, which was my last story time, where I walked down the stairs. I walked down the stairs and I was wearing I walked down the stairs and there's this Christian book club, and you know they had Christian jeans. You know, they had little, I don't know, they had like the Christian crosses hanging out of their jean pockets. And then when I woke up, my bookshelf, instead of all the books on it, they replaced with Jesus crosses. So yeah, that was my Christian book club dream. I mean, I've just had an abundance of dreams, you know. I mean, there has been a lot. Like, I have had a lot of dreams, a lot of them. Let me just say a few more before we bounce. Okay, I said probably going to be Dream of the Year last night, and this was January 10th. It was like a modern Red Dead, and it was in real life. There was bad guys I hit in a car. Some bad guys were on the roof. I shot the roof. By the way, he was on the roof before I was in the car, and I had a friend in the back seat. I don't actually remember this one, that's the thing. Tell me how to drive because I had to lay down so the roof guy wouldn't see me. And then I shot him. My son, I drove up onto a really tall building and got, oh, I remember this now. And got out of the building, saw police on the other part of it, and jumped with a parachute and missed the other building. I then had to run away. After about 5 minutes, I was caught by 20 police. Wow. This one was, and here's another one. Here's another good one. Oh, actually, I'm gonna say this one. This one's kind of gruesome. I had a dream where I had ornaments with hooks in my feet. I pulled them out, well, except for one because it was in my bone. In my bone. Yeah, I've had a lot of weird dreams. If you want to check out my dreams thread, that is great as well. But I have had a lot of ones. And the thing about the one in the bone is, because I remember this dream very, very well. Because I pulled out just a bunch of ornaments, and there was like 8. And there was just the last one. And then I was just pulling it and pulling it and pulling it. It wouldn't come out because it was stuck. And I remember that dream so well. My God, if that happened to me in real life, I think I would have fainted or puked. Or puked and fainted and fell into the puke. That last one probably would have been the one that occurred. Let's just be honest. Actually, no. Let's get to this last one. Yeah, this last one was good. This tweet was 3 dreams. An evil mass took over people in my school, and my bedroom was a room in the school. That's a very interesting dream. Second one, I had a dream my bed was surrounded in creepy stuffed animals and they were alive. And here's the third one. I told my mom about those dreams in a dream. Yeah. I've had a lot of ones. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around this great story time. I mean, look at this great shirt I have on that I can't wear in public because it has a hole in the back. And this is the first time I've ever worn this shirt, so I don't know how it does. But thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye, everybody.